June 2023. Let's talk about the energy forecast of the month of June. Guys, we're literally in the middle of the year and there's so much is happening. In this month, there's going to be 5 major portals that I want you to pay attention to, especially if you're someone who's ready for big impact in this world. And if you're someone who's ready to let themselves be truly seen, you're going to be wanting to pay attention to the month of June. So if you're intrigued, keep on watching. Welcome back to Awaken with Tina. My name is Tina Wong. I'm an energy guide and mentor for the ones who are here to do the big things, the way showers, the people who are here to make waves. So if this is you, give this a thumbs up because there's going to be a lot in this video that's going to be really specific to you, your mission, your impact, and why you are here doing what you do. So with that being said, let's get started. And actually, for those of you who are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because we have a lot of videos coming at you, sharing a lot of valuable information on how you can navigate through all these emotional waves. So in June, there's going to be 5 major portals that I want you to pay close attention to. So before that, I want to give you a little bit of a background understanding on what this month is about. So we were just coming through from May, which is holy guacamole. Let me know down below. Hit the thumbs up if you have felt the emotional waves, change, transformation, evolution. That's exactly what May was about. So when it comes to June, is understanding that, all of these waves, all of these chaos happening in your life, how can we bring it to harmony and balance? Because the number 6 is all about that harmony and balance. You can think of it like 3 things here and 3 things here. It's like, okay, how can we balance it out? So that's going to be a theme of harmonization. So the big energy here, the sun, is going to be in that energy of Gemini, and Gemini is an air sign. So you're definitely finding some interest in technology. Some of you guys know there's a lot of like AI stuff going on, right? So some of you can be using it to your advantage. Some of you guys can be like, WTF is this? Let me know what your stand is on AI. And I'm really curious about how you feel about it, because I know some of us were like, oh my gosh, is it going to take over the world? And the others like, well, we're just going to integrate it. So I'd love to hear it down below. So this energy is really focusing on technology and how to clearly express and go after what you want, but in a way that is efficient, a way that is light, in a way that is fun. And it's also about really understanding the different sides and the different aspects of you. So with that background, I want to move into our first theme over here. The first important date that I want you to mark down on your calendar is June the 3rd. Yes, okay. Right off the bat, June the 3rd, full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So let's talk about this one. Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's definitely a sign that, is a go-getter, visionary, but also a sign of travel. So around this day, you can be thinking about travel or maybe not travel. If you're someone like me who's been traveling like around the world for quite some time, maybe you can be thinking about, do I want to travel or do I want to settle down for a little bit, or what about my travel plans? So there's going to be some ideas when it comes to where you want to go in terms of actual physical travel, or it can be where you want to head in life. So there's going to be a lot of that, like, I don't want to say career, but it's more like direction in life. You're going to be really feeling into, okay, where do I feel this? What feels complete? Because full moon is all about putting an end to things, like you're done, right? You've finished the whole cycle. So this is the energy where you want to be asking yourself, what feels complete in my direction in life? What feels complete in my passion projects and the things that I've been doing? And where do I want to go and head towards now? So for those of you who are new or needs a reminder, I always post meditations, more videos on how to support you during these new moon, full moon phases, and any astrological changes. So for those of you who are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back, because there's going to be more information on how you can work with this full moon. All right, so the next day that I want you to mark down is June the 6th. Yes, and it's the 6-6 portal. Okay, and what does this mean? As I mentioned, the 6 is about harmonization, putting things into balance, and really nurturing who you are. This portal, the 6-6 portal, is going to come on very strong, asking you to put in some kind of balance in your life, but not just like work-play balance. It's not even that. It's actually beyond, especially the ones, who are here to impact the world, aka you, the impact makers of the world, but also the empaths of the world. Okay, the us, me myself included, very sensitive, very emotionally, it can be easily affected by things, people, energy. We are very sensitive soul. So the thing here is that we need to protect our energy. We need to ground our energy in order for us to do the big things in the world. This is something that I help my people with in the Rise Mastermind. I support impact makers, way showers of the world, do the things that they do, but also how to refeed and recharge themselves, because that is so important. The amount of people who come to me and work with me because they know that they have a big vision and they need the bigger energy support. So if this is you, make sure that you tune into what do you need right now. You cannot just be do. Again, some of the biggest thing I see is that a lot of people going on this light worker, light shower path, and then they just feel like they're slaving away. They're just training away because they're just tending to people, serving to people, and then they feel like they're not grounded. Okay, let me know if this is you, and if you want more support on this, just thumbs up, or just let me know down below and I'll make more content for you. Or you can head on to my Instagram at Awaken with Tina. Actually, there's a lot of resource there for you. I go live, I post very often, so this is a good way for us to interact. You can also DM me. So the energy here of you wanting to do the big things in this world, you need to master how to work with your energetics. And we're not only talking about, like balancing your energy, we'll also talk about understanding the feminine and the masculine energies. So is it really the time for you to do? Is it a time for you to sit back? Or is it a time for you to master how to do both? So I'll talk more about it on another video of the 6/6 portal, but this is something for you to start thinking about. Portal number 3 is on June 18th. So mark this down. This is going to be the new moon in Gemini. Yes, baby. New moon, new beginning, fresh perspective, a fresh pathway for you to step into your truth. And with this energy of Gemini, oh my gosh, you can be feeling like a whole new identity coming all together. Because the thing with Gemini is a sign of the twins. And the thing here is that you are multifaceted. Okay, we came here we don't have just one label. The thing is, society wants us to have one label. Hi, my name is Sally and I am this. But the thing is, it does not encompass what you do, who you are, why you're here. So this is going to be a time where you want to be focusing on how you introduce yourself to the world and how you want the world to get to know you. There's certain sides of you that you want to show, but maybe you've been so afraid or nervous, or you don't want to be judged or criticized for truly being you. This Gemini new moon is really emphasizing on how you can truly be seen for all of you unapologetically. For those of you who want to go deeper into this, I have a masterclass called Unapologetically Me, and it has helped like hundreds of people who attended this class, who are still in this class. So for those of you who want to dive deeper, you can DM me on my Instagram at Waking with Tina, and I'd be happy to send you the link. But the energy here is understanding that you are here to be fully you, completely you. For the longest time in my life, I thought like the way I am is not appropriate. Like I cannot let this side of me to be seen on camera. I cannot let this side of me to be seen, in front of all the audience, because maybe that's not professional, that's not okay, that's gonna make people feel some type of way about me. But the thing is, I can only be me. If I don't own who I am, then you cannot get that permission from me. It's not like you need a permission. It's like that permission to be who you are is not going to be reflected through me, because a lot of the work I do is energetic, is through frequency. So the way that I work on myself, it will reflect on the way that I support the world, support the light workers and the light leaders of the world. So that's why I always say, for those of you who know that you're here to do the big things, it's not about like, oh, what can I say, what can I share, what can I do, how can I put my work out in the world. It's even before that, you need to understand how to work on yourself and truly be comfortable to be seen. Because if we are not being seen in our light, if we are not being seen in our truth, then how can we allow people's hearts to be open? Our hearts can only be open if we are vulnerable, if we're willing to be seen in all of us. So this new moon is going to totally shake up your world and asking you to be bolder, but bolder in a way that is easy, because it's true, because it's you. So the fourth day that I want you to mark down here is June the 21st. This is when the sun is going to be moving from Gemini all the way to Cancer. Let me know if you have Cancer in your chart or Gemini in your chart. Let me know down below. I'm also a water sign. My sun sign is in Scorpio. So this is the energy of you you tuning into more of your personal side, on of your needs, on of your emotional side. So what does this mean is that Cancer is a water sign, right? It's the Cancer, the crab. And this is where you want to be processing your emotion and not shelling it in, right? You don't want to use your crab shell to hold in and house in your emotion. So this is time for you to work through your emotions and allowing yourself to connect with others on a deeper level. So maybe those of you who are doing the work out in the world, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a guide, or maybe you're a teacher of some sort. This is really important for you to be connecting with people emotionally and helping people work through their emotions. Sometimes maybe it's not your field, maybe it's not your expertise, but this is a reminder for you to honor your own emotions. So when things like frustration, bitterness, anger, whatever, right, that comes up, it is for you to process it, for you to understand what are your emotions trying to tell you, right? Because they're here for a purpose. And it's your job to understand what they're speaking to you, not judge them. Because once you master this skill, and this is what we do, by the way, in the Rise Mastermind. So for those of you who are feeling the calling to go deeper into this, please do reach out to me on my Instagram. We can have a chat to see if we're a good fit, and I would love to help you on your journey. This is the energy of you knowing how to work with people and how allowing others to be emotionally expressed. Because the thing here in this world, we've been so suppressed. Men, boys don't cry, men don't cry. Woman, how can you be respected? You're just an emotional mess. You're too sensitive. Have you been told any of those things? Right? This is the thing. Like, we have to be the change makers of the world, and you have to be the change maker of the world if you want the world to change. So this is why we have to work on our emotional mastery, emotional grounding, right? And understanding how to honor our own emotion. This is the work that I do again and again and again with my inner circle members, with the people that I work with, because I think this is so important. We need to liberate ourselves because our emotions is a divine guidance. It's a tool. It's a divine compass for us to navigate this world. But we've been judging, criticizing, thinking that it's wrong or bad. Okay, if you agree with me, let me know down below. Hit the thumbs up button. This is the time where we, as the citizen of the world, need to do something to make a change. And the last day that I want you to note down is June the 26th. And this is when Mercury is going to be in the sign of Cancer. For those of you who are like, okay, what does this mean? Well, Mercury is a sign of communication, right? So it's a sign of travel, even logistics, and it's moving into the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is a water sign, right? Rules emotions, rules feelings, but also like it brings out this nurturing and caring. So this is when you want to be focusing on your communication. How can you communicate in a kind way? How can you communicate in a loving way? So this is going to persist, or it's going to be in this motion until I think it's going to be July the 11th or something like that. So it's going to be lasting for the next, month and a half or so. So this is going to be a good time for you to really work on your communication skills, because I feel like this is something that our world is so missing right now, is how to communicate with love, with care, but also hold our boundaries. Right? This is something that I work so much on with the leaders of the world, of the light leaders of the world, the people who know that they're here to do the big things and make the big waves. Communication is going to be the key. Okay, so I want you to tune into all of this. Let me know what is it that you're feeling, what you need support on. Let me know down below, and head on to my Instagram for more juicy, and I go live on there. So I would love to meet you, get to know you. Check out this video here for more information on how you can work through a lot of the yucky energies. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.